Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today we wrap up the road trip with the third of three between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Buccos played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Miles Michaelis starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Thank you, man.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Into the box, Ivan Delgado, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Comes into this one at 271. 15 long balls and 42 runs batted in. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Brummett gets his lead at first, nobody out. There he goes. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Runner going a second time. Fouled away. Now a move over to first. Just keeping him close. A runner at first with no outs here. And now he's on the move again for second. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's hit 7 home runs in his last 10 games. I mean, he's carrying the entire offense right now. When you see a guy like this on this kind of a hot streak, you've got to stop and see what he does.
1-0 count. Here it is.
That's a ball.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he misses again. Ball 3. Swing and a line drive. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And he's safe.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
At the plate now, Christian Murray, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1 and 2. fouls this one off. High in the air and deep to left center field. Going back is the center fielder. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now it'll be Terry Mooney. He'll look to pad that RBI total a bit here as he enters play 8th in the National League in that category.
Yeah, and how about this rookie taking the league by storm? It's crazy that he's had such a huge impact in only his first year in the majors. He might turn out to be a very special player.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1. That ball is absolutely crushed. So a 2-run shot to left center. 29 home runs for him on the year. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Now to bat, Randy Wiggins. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
And he lays off for ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first here at Busch Stadium. Mike Christian gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Ozzie Smith runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple.
And these fans could not have asked for a better way to start their day. A leadoff triple in the home half, and they're off and running.
Stepping in now, Jim Edmonds, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Edmonds is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced, and they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. 0-1 the count. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting fourth.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a 450 on base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cardinals 1. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Brian Berman.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit, a ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting eighth, the third baseman.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Tyler Wiggins comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Well, it's been a lopsided contest so far with the Pirates dominating to this point and taking aim at this one in a series sweep.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching, and it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
So now to the plate, Bart Wiggins. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they're off to a good start today, obviously, having already jumped out to the early lead.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department. Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. You can kiss it goodbye. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and even 30 home runs on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
And that's not just another homer in a great season for this guy. That's his 30th bomb of the season. And he's already stolen 30 bags. So he's the newest member of one of the most exclusive clubs in baseball, the 30-30 Club, a rare combination of speed and power. He's one of the most exciting players to watch in the entire league.
Ivan Delgado is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Next up, Roberto Clemente. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games.
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Pirates 5 and the Cardinals 1. So now here is Stan Musial. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
And it's 1-1 to Stan the man. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Career home run number 498. And it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Paul DeYoung digs in next as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250 with 19 homers, 56 runs batted in. A 2-0 count to the Redbirds' designated hitter.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Bill Mazeroski, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Skied into very shallow right. Clemente will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Reined in. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Next to hit is Ivan Herrera. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 5-2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And the throw is there to record the first out. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see, they rank down near the bottom of the NL in that department. Hit back up the middle. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fouled away.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock...
That ball is absolutely crushed. A solo shot here to left. 46 now for him on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
In now, Brian Berman. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
Oh, that's good.
2 out, nobody on. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. You can kiss it goodbye. A solo shot here to left. Number 36 on the year for him. And the lead is now 7-2.
another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Dakota Hudson is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box, Tyler Wiggins. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Pirates lead it 7-2.
Welcome back as the Cardinals look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. Talking with one member of the club's front office, he said one area they're certainly needing to improve on is on the bases. He said they're simply not scoring enough runs, and he thinks that adding some athleticism and the ability to get into scoring position via the stolen base could help them get more run-scoring opportunities. They're near the bottom of the league in both categories, guys, so we'll see if they make some adjustments to address those areas going forward.
Thank you, Heidi. Set to deliver the 0-1.
No, that's the ball.
Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The center fielder, Jay Edmonds.
Now one down with the bases empty, and stepping in the veteran center fielder, Jim Edmonds. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. A high fastball is in there.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Nolan Arenado touches them all. Number 25 for him on the year, as it's now a 7-3 game. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Matty, it's scorching out right now. And they always say when the weather gets hot, the ball starts traveling. Dan, what's your point?
Well, that's exactly what happens, D-Row. Come on, spring training, a lot of the places, it's a little damp, it's a little cold. And when it starts to heat up and get hot and humid, it definitely plays right into the hands of the hitters, and they're taking advantage of the conditions today.
Fastball called for strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to be.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 7-3. Now at the plate, Bart Wiggins. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Hit out towards second. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as we check out the Bucs leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits in 3rd place on the ball club in that department. Stepping in now, Christian Brummett. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance.
Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
Two-run shot to straightaway center, his 2nd of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan Plesac, somebody please stop the bleeding. His pitching staff on both sides are getting absolutely embarrassed.
This is one of those days, D-Row, when you're sitting watching this game as a bullpen. You see this starting to unfold on both sides of the plate. This is one as a bullpen guy, you're sitting out there going, oh, Mr. Wizard, I don't want to be a pitcher today.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. You can kiss it goodbye. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Matty V, I don't know what this is. D-Row, is this bad pitching or good hitting?
I think you have to credit both offenses today. They both came in with game plans. We walked around during batting practice. They were both super confident, and nobody is missing a barrel.
At the plate, Roberto Clemente. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 3 runs already home here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Smith is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Okay. What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
And that's through for a hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base.
That ball is absolutely crushed. Looking up is the center fielder.
Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
2-run shot to straightaway center. His 2nd home run of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Row, Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was an advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now. Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
To the plate now, Brian Brummett. Popped up. Smith is there for it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Pirates on top, 12-3. So now into the box is Stan Musial, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat. Kevin Velasco will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second, number 12, Kevin Velasco.
Fred Wiggins is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Wiggins.
Owen Christian will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Now playing third base, number 22, Owen Christian.
First delivery to him. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. And it's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And the throw to first is in time, one gun.
The batter, the designated hitter, Paul DeYoung.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fouled away. Oh, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Bill Mazeroski. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-1 home. This is in the air out to right field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. So now to the plate, Owen Christian. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Soft grounder left side. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 19, Bart Wiggins.
Next, it'll be Bart Wiggins, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
As we take another look, you can see the left fielder selling out here. Goes up for it, but just can't bring it down. And by the time the center fielder makes it over to help out, the hitter is halfway to third with a nice triple.
the plate now, Christian Brummett. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here's the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box, Ivan Delgado, and it's fouled away. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the 0-1.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. They lead it big, though. It's 12-3. Digging in will be number 33. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder.
Now the first pitch.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
So now to the plate, Ivan Herrera. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ozzie Smith. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. First delivery to him. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Murray is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. Striding in is Fred Wiggins. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And now a pitch on the way. To short, hit hard. Smith is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Christian Murray.
Next to hit, Christian Murray. From the stretch. That ball is absolutely crushed. So a solo shot here to left center field. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now as the blowout continues. This has been a staggering display of power hitting here today, guys. I can't remember the last time I saw a performance like this. 10 combined home runs.
Matty V, this is historic. 10 bombs in one game, Hero. Are you kidding me?
It's so hard to hit a baseball, Dan. Probably the hardest thing to do in all of sport. And for these teams to combine for 10 home runs between the two of them is really historic.
Terry Mooney is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Got him.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Kevin Velasco. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Fouled away. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. Pittsburgh leads this one 13-3. Bob Dixon enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 47, Bob Dixon.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Jim Edmonds.
Jim Edmonds.
Chris Sharp is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. Here's the first pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And there's 1 away. And with 1 away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Next to stand in is Nolan Arenado. He went deep last time up.
That last at bat, Matty V, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, and they remain well behind. John Gant enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination, Brian Brummett, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming.
Nope.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
No strike.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
At the plate, Owen Christian. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Have nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. And it's fouled away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 22 on the year, as they just continue to pour it on here. Standing in now, Christian Brummett. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Pops this one up. Mazeroski waits on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ivan Delgado.
Now to the plate, here is Ivan Delgado. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Count now, a ball and a strike. So 1-1. Misses, ball 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's ball 4.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Now into the box, Fred Wiggins grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. Delgado, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he falls behind 0-2. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense, as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Dan Plesac comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Chris Sharp, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled away. Second and third, 2 away. High in the air out to center field. And Edmonds will make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. Bucks out in front, 15-3. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Stan Musial. First pitch coming. Here it is, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The 0-1 pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he struck him out.
Now back.
Next will be the designated hitter, Paul DeYoung. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Wiggins is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
And now in the box, Bill Mazeroski. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Cardinals. And as you can see, they are way behind. Terry Mooney stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Here's the first pitch. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Plesac is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, you have great stuff and you strike everybody out. Or, like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Now at the plate is Kevin Velasco. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. That's by him for strike one. Count is 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. He makes the throw to first, 2 down. At the plate now is Brian Brummett. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it.
That ball is absolutely crushed.
A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Pirates tack on 1 more on the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. Pirates lead it 16-3. Stepping in for the Cardinals, number 33. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set and the pitch as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Ivan Herrera flew out last time up. first pitch of the AB on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Sharp is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie.
Stepping up is Ozzie Smith. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
In now, Jim Edmonds. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brummett's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. On to the 9th inning now from Busch Stadium. Pirates on top, 16-4. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next, the dangerous power threat, Bart Wiggins.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Edward Arnold is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Now the 1-1 pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden, you're holding some new firewood.
At the plate now, Christian Brummett. Hit back up the middle. Smith on the move. He's got it. Throw on to first takes care of him. And the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
At the plate, Ivan Delgado. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Edward Arnold will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Brummett is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him, and hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. No balls and one strike. Goldschmidt on third. Musial at second with one away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Now to the plate, Bill Mazeroski. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the AB now. Hit hard down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. In at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Nolan Riggs will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. So now to the plate, number 33, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates sweep their first place division rivals.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
16-6 in this one today. The Pirates with their 105th win, best in the division. Mike Christian earns his 8th victory of the season. Miles Michaelis was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.